Good afternoon. This is Mark Hopkins recording Tetrakey TV from Bellagio on Lake Como. Having had another fantastic day, enjoying some of the most beautiful scenic parts of the world. And today this is number 127 out of a 260 Facebook Live sessions that Rob and I will be doing for you in 2017. And today I really want to talk about what future cause are you working towards? And we all know there's so many examples in history of battles being won, wars being won, people following a leader when they know why it is that they're going into battle, what it is that they're fighting for. And without that, we really struggle to get clarity and purpose. So a lot of people ask me, what I do, and also, why do I do what I do? So what am I passionate about? Well, I'm passionate about performance. It's something that's driven me since a young age. From stepping off a plane when I was 18 and being asked to coach a field hockey team full of 18-year-olds, just the drive to get a group of individuals to understand the strategy, the reason of why we're trying to do something, and the ability to execute that strategy under pressure. It's driven me from day one. And when I look at the thread of my CV and all the things that I've achieved, it's been that desire for success around performance. And again, when we define success, we're not talking about the final outcome. We're talking about achieving those milestones along those journey that you really aspire to do. So my thread is performance. My passion is performance. I'm one of those annoying people that when you go into a restaurant and you sit there, I'll start looking around and speak to the manager about what could be done to improve the flow, the customer experience, what kind of things they could be thinking about to increase their profitability in their business. So I'm one of those annoying people. Going on a dinner date with me is sometimes a painful event. But yeah, my passion for performance is all around my future cause. So I see myself very much as a performance accelerator. That is an individual who is helping individuals, businesses, teams achieve their capability as quick as they really want to. And the key in that sentence is very much in terms of what they want to achieve, not what I want to achieve on their behalf. I can look at something and I can see what their capability and the capacity is, but unless people and individuals really want to take that step, then you're on a losing wicket. So what's something that inspires me? Well, I believe that the world is moving at a rapid pace, and I believe and I'm worried that with everything happening so quickly, we actually forget what's around us. There was an interesting survey that was done outside Central Station. I think it was that there was a gap of 10 years between when they first did the experiment to when they repeated it. And what they purely did was measure the speed that people walk in front of Central Station. And in the last 10 years, our speed of walking has dramatically increased. So what's that tell you? Well, it tells you that we're always in a hurry. It tells you we're actually moving so fast that sometimes we forget to look at what's in front of us or what's around us. And I believe we are missing so many opportunities. Now you come to a place like this, and I've just been on a ferry ride from one of the towns to where we are now. And what I found incredible is as we were driving on the ferry, the amount of people who had their heads in their phones. Either I couldn't see what they were doing, but they spent more time looking into their device than they did looking at the scenery. So the question I would pose is, why are they here? What are they actually wanting to achieve and get out of this? And again, this is not a judgment, this is purely a question. The question is, what are you doing with the time you have available? Rob and I talked about days you're going to die. And again, when you think about what you want to get out of what time you've got left on this earth, and what experiences and memories do you want to have, that's something that you really got to think about. I was speaking to my dad yesterday, and he's very kindly, this is part of his holiday and this is his present to himself for his 70th. And I spoke to him, I said, it's very kind what you're offering us and for you to spend this time with your grandson, but you've got to do what you can to create memories with him. So what are you doing that's going to give him something that he'll remember for the rest of his life? Because that's the things that he'll go back at. He'll remember this trip, but he'll remember the trip in a little bit of blur. What you need to do is create memories. You've got to create things that happen, and it's something you look back. My son and I took a ride into Switzerland yesterday, and I challenged him to come up with 3 songs at the end of the road trip that are crackerjackers that will make us remember that road trip, because it's all about creating memories. So my cause and what I'm really passionate about is helping people remember what's in front of them today. Not being worried about what they're going to do tomorrow, but actually enjoying what they have in front of us. I'm having a fantastic time. We just sat in a square having a coffee and a bite to eat. We played charades as a family. Now that's something that I will remember for the rest of my life. There was no phones, there was nothing. It was pure 5 people playing charades. So my future cause is my present cause. And that's something I like to think about. My future cause is my present cause, because I'm really worried that if we don't protect the present, the future becomes something that we actually don't enjoy or don't want to be part of. We spend our life looking forward to something, worrying about what tomorrow is going to bring, and when we get to tomorrow, all we're going to do is forget about enjoying tomorrow. We're going to think about the next day and the next day, and we literally are spending our lives running towards an outcome that we're never going to reach, because there's always another tomorrow. So that's my cause. My cause is to help people enjoy today. My cause is to help individuals understand the power of the now, the power of the moment, because you have to remember you are only as powerful as the choices you make now. It's not about the choices about tomorrow, because the only thing you'll see tomorrow is the consequences of your choices. It's the power of the now is what will set you apart. So with that, I wish you a fantastic day. I'm going to go and catch that ferry that's behind me. Hopefully it's going to turn around and come back this way soon, and I will speak to you soon. So with that, I wish you a fantastic day, and remember, the power is in the now.